Hey, dude. Um, as I mentioned in my message to you earlier, I'll do a quick video. I've just landed on the second planet. I'm gonna try not to show any spoilers, or anything too spoilery. But yeah, this is me. This is my crew. This is Valerie. The robot heals as their companion ability. Right now, she's upgraded to shoot ice and be resistant to corrosion. Niles, he shoots shock bullets and is resistant to shock. He also is a walking, talking workbench. I'll get into that in a bit. Um, Quincy is now level 10. Um, it talked about a few times now, his background here. Um, not quite sure how I've ended up where I am, but things work out for me. Traits: lucky, heroic, dumb. Dumb's beautiful. I love it. Um, Flaws: overprepared, so I get extra magazine size, but if I use all my rounds and reload um, on empty, then I get a minus damage debuff. The one skill point per level, which I've talked about before. I'll go into a bit more detail in a bit. Teetotaler, because I haven't used my healing inhaler much. I've been healing off of food and drink. Hermit is a new one. In the first planet, I primarily crafted stuff rather than buy it, and I got this, which actually is kind of bitten me in the backside a little bit. 50% extra on vendor prices is rough. Um, so on one of my floors, I said I'd go into more detail. As you can see, of the skills that I can improve, they're all roughly the same level. When I level up next, I will have to invest into medical. Once that's at 4, I can then potentially invest into one of the other um, skills. And then perks. I'm not going to get into every single little thing, but I've got a few perks. Pickpocket. This is a cool one. It allows me to see what's in any chests I'm trying to crack open or what's in people's pockets before I pickpocket them. Other than that, I've just got things that are giving me like extra resources and stuff. Um, Quincy, you know, he's the man. He's got a new hat. Um, Gives him an additional 30% on the magazine size. So I've got basically like 70% larger magazines. Um, he inspires my companions, whoever I shoot, they will now target them as well, so we can all focus down the same enemies. And obviously extra weapon slot. The armor's nothing too special. Got the repeating rifle just with a sight. As soon as I put on like one of the add-ons, like explosive rounds, the damage of it drops dramatically. I think I still need to figure out how to make that work. It may have something to do with my skills. I know electricity does. That's to do with, think, with like science, which I'm terrible at, so I don't use electric weapons. Um, this auto pistol, which is kind of cool. It shoots uranium rounds, which is like a toxin um, in this game, and a sawed-off triple-barreled shotgun with a charged um, mod. And then there's a few others. There's a speedy pistol. There's a biomass pistol. This electric weapon I got off a boss. An electric melee weapon, which is absolutely no good to me whatsoever because I can't invest in either melee or science. Uh, a shotgun I can modify however I want. Corrosive SMG, some revolvers, and the sniper that I mentioned to you in a message before actually turns out to be pretty crap. Um, or maybe I'm just not using it properly. I don't know. Um, and then, you know, a few different armor things, lots of hats. I've got plenty of like gold options, which are good. Like I'm guessing like they're like legendary. Um, but yeah, that's kind of cool. And then, you know, companions, they get perk points as well, but they also get
Can't get that Andy anyway.
yes.
Need something,
Uh,
Commander? Sure.
I'll show you in
Always
here
happy to tool
now.
around for a bit. What did you have?
They also get upgrades. So here's what I'm saying, like, you know, he's shooting shock and he's resistant to shock. I need something to unlock the next set of upgrades, but yeah, they also get those. Crafting straightforward, I'm not gonna go into that. You know, you craft, you break things down, you can put mods on weapons and armor and helmets. Um, I don't want to, you know, waste your time on all that stuff. Um, you get, um, I won't show off all of them, but like on your L1, you know, can slow down time, which I think you could do in the first game, but there's some others on here. I'm not going to go into great detail. R1 for grenades. Cycle through my weapons is triangle. Pretty straightforward stuff. Actually, should reload that. Okay. So yeah, new world. I need to go over that way. Some giant statue thing. Not 100% sure what's going on in this world. It's clearly a little bit messed up. Ooh, planets. Um, I know there's factions fighting over resources. I don't know what resources. I didn't mean to double jump too far though. Oh,
Whoa. Didn't realize we were landing so close to the action.
well, there's signs of the war, I guess. Um, looks like we've got spider enemies in this one. Interesting. Um, yeah, it's an interesting looking world. Lots of like these crystals popping up out of the ground. Planets in orbit. Whatever this war is. That's really kind of cool, like how the dust clouds are still going. Um, yeah, there's not too much else for me to show off right now. We'll have to see if we run into anything engineering or anything like that of the sort.
Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their traps.
Well, that looks all messed up. Oh, there's these rift anomaly. Oh my word, anomaly. Oh my word, I can't say it. One of those. They just straight up kill you. I don't mind telling you that. You get a trophy the first time you die to one. Um,
Keep all personal items with you at all times.
but yeah, I walked up to one and it just straight up killed me. Yeah, we'll grab that.
Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
Yes,
Stay
because that was
vigilant.
definitely mine.
Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
I mean, I can't really see your trains going anywhere and anytime soon. I thought I'd be able to jump up on that. Come on. Double jump isn't like necessarily for getting height, it's more for going distance. Because like that's it. Like you don't really jump up particularly high. Yes, we'll take that. Something went wrong there. Grab that. Oh, I see. Oh, it would have been nice if they hadn't destroyed that. The joys of war. Anything in here? I'm probably not going to read them if I'm honest. Oh, okay. Staff shame, staff admonished. Da, 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 da. Okay.
Base online for directions. My name is Edmund Vandersmythe, and I am the senior tenured laureate of the
Well,
tertiary
that doesn't look like somewhere I want to jump out of.
Order of the Ascendant. Today's lecture will
Let's... Okay, so there's nothing that side. There was nothing on the right. Let's check the left. There must be a way down, because I'm quite high up here. There we are. Lift.
Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Vending machine, what we got? Plasma grenade. Plasma charge. Okay, I don't think I need any of that stuff. Do I have much to sell? I don't think I do. Actually, you can have my just standard shotgun, because I'm not going to use it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and just in case, you can see there the 50% increase in surcharge. So that plasma grenade originally would have been 350. It's now 525. Which
Looks like folks
sucks.
holed up here after the fighting started.
That
Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
that perk really bites me in the backside, especially for more expensive items.
Day 206. Morale?
I'm gonna stop that in case there's any spoilers. Ah man, I can't unjam it. My engineering's not high enough. Oh, there's a safe in there. I have to try to remember that. I guess that's it for in here.
Matriarch's Mercy lies directly ahead. This unit is ready to proceed when you are, Commander.
Let's try and get into a fight, just to show some combat, and then I probably will wrap it up, because I don't want to, again, spoil too much for you. This planet is very intriguing.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Refugee? What's going on, buddy?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines.
He's
can get us to the
busted.
camp.
Let's get him out of
Please.
here. Well, this all sounds like a setup, but let's
I don't...
see.
Vary, by my guess. She was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected? She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
Right. Oh man, come on. Why can't I have, like, my dumb answers? There must be, like, a dumb response. This guy is clearly BSing me, or he is just plain stupid. We could have vibed on being dumb together.
Yeah, this way, this way.
Come on then, let's go. What do we think? Setup or just an idiot? I can't hear the woman screaming. I have my headset on, I can hear like spider noises coming from that way, so I'd expect to hear a woman screaming. Yeah, this feels like a setup. Let's get the shotty ready.
Ready to take a
Commander. Just
Oh.
stay with.
Okay, well. Charged up shotgun for the win. Have a grenade. I can't see the others very well. Let's get into their faces. Did I kill the guy that was trying to trick me? Oh. I did. Oh yeah, so now that the fighting's finished, healing is down on the D-pad. When you're in combat, you use your inhaler. When you're out of it, you use your like food and drink and whatnot. So we're just going to straight up heal. If I use my inhaler in combat now, because of one of my flaws, I almost get a full toxicity meter, which then causes me lots of problems. I think I might actually just straight up die if it's full. I can't remember. We kill a lot of dumb people. Yeah, I can imagine you do. Bit cartridge. Ooh, new gun. Burst assault rifle. That was a good little scrap. Let's check it out. Wow, there was very little kick on that. Okay. Well, that could be kind of fun. What was the damage? 28, but obviously... Oh, it's ×2 though. Uses long rounds, bigger magazine, obviously better fire rate. And no mods for it yet. Interesting. I wonder what kind of mods I'll get. So yeah, I got to show off the charge function. So you see underneath my reticle, I've got 3 bars. You can put mods on to charge up weapon shots. So you saw at the beginning of the fight, my shotgun just kept firing. I think it done like 4 rounds. You can get that on like repeaters and other things like this gun here. But yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I've forgotten to kind of cover. I don't want to, again, go too much into detail. Crouching, standard stuff, use that for, you know, if you want to pick pockets. No point going into that too much right now. But yeah, I think actually that's probably it. I'm going to wrap it up. Because again, I don't want to show off too much and spoil things, but there's a little bit of the game, a little bit of Quincy and his companions. I didn't get to show you their abilities. Again, on the D-pad, use right or left, depending on where they're slotted, and they have different abilities. I think there's too much point going into that. My word, I can't England today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed what little bit you've seen. The only things I can think of that I haven't like shown you is like the radio stuff, but I don't really see much point in that. Talked about the companions. Yeah, there's not a lot. So I'm gonna go. I've got what it looks like a pretty small map to go off and explore and, you know, see where the story takes me. So I'm gonna go off and do that. Now, bye bye.